Today, we're going to have words, we're going to talk about stuff, there's going to be drinking.
And some movement of the hands.
Lots of this, and energy.
Some of this.
Lots of that, so stay tuned.
I'll just one of these for each of us.
Welcome to Sunday Night Shooters. I'm your host, Derrick Schommer. That, my friend, says Ian. I'm going to just get down so we're both the same height.
What?
You know what?
You know what? We got a producer here with us. Juan.
I hit my ring. So Juan, thank you for being a Patreon subscriber. We got like 3 new subscribers this week.
Which is awesome, yeah. So if you want to be a subscriber also, you can go to patreon.com/CMC and donate, or everydaydrinkers.com/donate.
That is what you need to do immediately.
Right?
So what we're going to create today is called the apple pie shooter. This, I don't know how long I've had this recipe. I did a search in my inbox for the word shooter. Hey, helpful tip for you folks. If you submit your recipe at everydaydrinkers.com, if you put the word shooter,
it's probably going to happen on Sunday, and it helps us look for it.
Exactly, because I got like 500 or 600 recipe submissions. Some like this week, I'm like, I need a shooter, so I went to my mailbox, I typed shooter, boom, right, and I saw it, and I was like, A, I got the ingredients. B, that's a new one that I got recently.
Perfect.
C, let's do it. So
D, simple, equal parts Crown Apple and cinnamon whiskey. We're using.
I love D. Simple.
I know you love D. Love the D. Jeremiah wheat. What are these things? Check these out. They're left and right-handed measuring beakers.
I love how I'm going to ask you a question and soon I get a chance to answer. What are these things?
You can get these at awesomedrinks.com.
You can. I've been looking for these for so long.
Glass beakers with a up to 5 tablespoon measurement on one side, 3 ounces on the other side, up to 75 milliliters on that same side.
Plus or minus 5%. That's what a lot of beakers do. That like 5%. So while he's building this, I'm going to explain to you why this matters. And we didn't use these all week. I don't know why, because we just haven't gotten used to it yet. I wanted to standardize. I've been trying to get away from the OXOs a little bit for a couple reasons. They tend to be dicks to me. So I don't like to work with companies that like to be dicks to me. I think that's it just makes me angry. These folks, not so much of a dick. So the big difference here, and you might not notice off the top, but because you have a cylindrical shape, you have less surface area at the top. It's not as wide as these are. There's a less margin for error when you're making a pour. So as Ian's pouring this, if he goes, oh fuck, I gotta stop, right? His chances of going way over the line are a lot slimmer, where this has more volume to have to fill to move the line up.
There's a reason scientists use graduated cylinders.
Exactly. So you can buy eye this a lot easier as opposed to these. The downfall to these that I can see, and we haven't played with them enough to really apply this, is they only have the 1 ounce, 2 ounce, 3 ounce, or 25, 50, 75.
So the resolution isn't amazing.
Right. So if you wanted 1.5 ounces, you have to buy eye it, which actually isn't that hard because I can figure out where about 1/2 is.
That's a good lineup, I think, right there.
Oh yeah.
For like a camera shot or something.
You want to do a camera shot?
Yeah, that'd be cool if we do a shot of these, like for Instagram.
How many times do we want to have to say it before it's gonna get done?
I don't know.
Some number of times.
I think we lined up the CMC on the shot glasses. Oh, you can get your CMC shot glasses at awesomedrinks.com also, I think.
You can get them at awesomedrinks.com/CMC.
Yeah.
Because if you go there, it'll bring you to where you can get the mats, the shot glasses.
Yeah, because you got a whole lot of CMC branding going on.
I do.
I don't know why you didn't just grab a shot while you were up, Jen.
Oh,
no, you don't.
Now you gotta walk all over.
You gotta break the 4th wall.
Thank you.
There goes the wall. So
Jen a hard time.
now you know something about glassware. It's really all about, you want to actually have them be taller than wider.
And if you really want some accuracy, then you need like an Erlenmeyer flask or something.
Yeah. You want to do by weight. I mean, you can still use these and do them by weight if you carry.
Weight is a great way to do accuracy.
That is super scientific.
We've touched on weight with specific gravity episode.
You could search for specific gravity and you will find that. But overall, just having something that can give you a quick glance, even if you only use it for 1, 2, and 3, which are usually good for core spirits, 1, 2, 3. If you're doing a 2-1-1.
Yep.
You got the 2.
You can even build in there.
One
I
and
mean,
one.
if you have 2-1-1, you could build a couple of those in there. You could do 2 with your spirit, and up to 3 with your.
If you can do math,
and these may be good for you. And the funny thing is, we're talking about these being left and right-handed. You're like, well, why don't you just turn it like that? So
because it's got pour stops on both sides.
It's got measurements on both sides. So if you're right-handed and you're measuring on the ounces, like I can see, that's fine. But if you're left-handed and this is the only pour spout, then your ounces are far away from you now. But now it doesn't matter. So
and it took me a while. I'm like, that's just still left or right-handed. I fixed the problem. And I was like, oh, but the measures are now I'm looking at tablespoons, and if I'm not doing measures by tablespoons.
Yep. So there's that. All right.
Dude, it smells all up in the house apple.
It does. Ready? 1,
It's
2,
awesome.
3, shoot.
Whoa! Yeah, that's some cinnamon.
Wow, yeah.
So,
Awesome. It's that red hot cinnamon.
Yeah.
did we say
did
what
do
the
a,
ingredients are?
We did do a review
Equal
of a bunch
parts?
of cinnamon. Yeah, equal parts.
But this is
We did
cinnamon
the
whiskey.
cinnamon whiskey reviews where we compared this to Tennessee
Right,
Fire, to
so
Fireball.
This recipe...
That overpowers the apple.
Well, the apple's
does.
in there too, though. I like that.
I get a little bit of apple.
I get a little bit.
Not nearly as much as the cinnamon, but
I got a tiny hint.
the JD Tennessee Fire is
I might
what
go
the...
2 to 1 on this, just because.
It could be the JD Tennessee Fire that was suggesting the recipe is different. Maybe it's weaker.
Yeah.
Where this is more upfront cinnamon.
It's got that red hot taste.
Fire-
That's good.
Yeah,
I
And
like
we
that.
gave our
red hot candies.
It's like
Tennessee
Valentine's
one
Day.
away.
I gave away the Tennessee Fire. I gave away all the ones that weren't Fireball in this.
There's the JD
Yeah.
one also. There's
Unless it's
four
around, but I think I gave them one.
There's 4 dominant ones out there, right? There's
Yeah.
the Jack Daniels. There's the Jim Beam.
Jim Beam.
There's the Fireball. And there's the
Jeremiah. There's a couple other ones people have already suggested. Oh, you need to try this. I'm like, cinnamon whiskey?
These are the big ones in the market right now.
Right now, let me tell you what. You burps up, Apple. Lots of cinnamon whiskey out there. So, it's like Fireball made a market, and everybody else is now trying to jump in to win. Personally, I thought we selected Jeremiah Weed.
We like that because it was
Curtis, you and me, right?
Yeah, it distinguished itself
Right.
above the other ones because it had a different.
And the ones that Curtis thought were foul and bad, Don's family's like, oh no, that stuff's awesome. And so I'm like, no.
Everybody's got different tastes.
So I handed it to him. I'm like, no, try this. They tried it. Like, no, I like the other one better. I'm like, then you're a lost cause. Like, I can't have it.
Man, you just got some free.
Well,
of that
you
other
kind of
stuff.
have
Yeah.
to compare them side by side too.
Yeah.
I
Right,
mean,
in a
you
blind
have to compare
tasting.
it, yeah.
We're talking about a group of people that when they go hunting to these hunting camps and these parties, they bring a bottle. It's like a ritual.
Yeah.
They always bring. I think it's Jim Beam they use.
I think so.
Or whatever. And so that's what they bring. So out of all these parties, and let's face it, good times that they've had is with this product. So they've adopted a taste that matches that time, right? So when you go, I have a good time, I'm happy,
Yes.
and I match it to this flavor, it's very hard to pull somebody away and go, but this is a better product. Like,
Well, that's
but
where
this one
brand
makes me
loyalty-
happy.
That's where brand loyalty comes from, and that's
Right.
a whole other story.
And you've become brand loyal to a specific thing, and it's very hard to break somebody to that, which is awesome for the brand. I don't want to all I want to do is expose them to a product that I think is a better product based on 3 people tasting it blind.
Yeah.
Right, without
There's nothing
any-
wrong with brand loyalty. I mean, you like
No.
a brand, you like a brand. You know what it tastes like. You know how to mix it. That kind
Right,
of thing.
and I have a brand loyalty, and people want to know what our brand
I have
loyalties
my
are.
own brand loyalties.
Like,
there's stuff I like.
I like the Plantation brand
I do
from
too.
a rum brand. I like the
For an
rum
Cheer
American
Bay.
Jim, I like the
New Amsterdam. He likes
Blue Cheer Bay.
Blue Cheer
Blue Cheer
Bay.
Bays.
Jennifer's a
Jen loves that. She likes
big-
Tippy Cow too, I think.
Tippy Cow. She's all the Tippy Cow. All the Blue Cheer
Anything I
Bay.
can drink straight out of the
Right.
bottle
Right.
is what
And
I like.
we're talking like it doesn't matter what the Blue Chair Bay is.
She's gonna like it.
She's going to.
I do.
She likes it before. And
I think I have a lot of brand loyalties because we're in a great position where we get to try a lot of cool
Exactly.
things. So we get a lot of variety. Like
Patron Exos Incendio.
that's pretty
That's
cool.
fucking awesome.
Brockman's gin, amazing.
Right. Brockman's St.
I
Augustine.
mean,
like
the Luxardo
the hazelnut
hazelnut
stuff.
is really good. I mean, I'll take that over
Luxardo.
Frangelico.
And the thing is, it's hard, and people say, "What's your favorite brand?" It's hard for us because we have so many options.
And there's so much subtle variation between
Right.
the brands that like draws you into it for different reasons. So it's
Yeah.
hard to rank one above the other a lot of times.
And I try not to, but there are ones I like to use more. And for the record, everything over here, well, not everything, most of the stuff on this shelf is something that we would recommend to people, which is why it's on the shelf. And as we find new things, they land
Yeah, I
it.
don't
Bombay is here because it's a standard, right? You have different products. Chartreuse, you can't eat. There's no other
no
thing to match
replacement,
it.
yeah.
So they
Benedictine,
hold
same
their
thing.
rank. Benedictine, herring, they hold their rank because there's nothing that compares. They have a unique recipe
Havana Club
that blasts the
Yeah,
market. But then there's Havana Club,
with very unique flavor. To
all
it,
the plantations. They have to compete against people with similar product, and I think they win. So there's a brand loyalty. What's your brand loyalty? If I haven't asked the question,
That's a great
I want to know what
Or-
your brand loyalty is.
What do you want to be remembered for when you pass away?
Or the question of the day.
Not or, and. We're logically
And.
ending that.
And
That's ampersand.
whatever you want to answer.
What would you want to be remembered for when you've passed away or you're dead? you're gone now. What is the key thing that you go? That's what I want people to think when they think of me.
Yeah.
For me, I guess it's alcohol.
I don't know.
Well, I think
I want people to be like, he was a nice guy. I'd be okay with that.
It'll be a small group of people, but they're all gonna like him.
Yeah.
Well, but now you have all the CMC fans, so Ian's funeral is gonna be full of people that go, that guy's a nice guy.
Well, it's gonna be a computer screen. It's a lot of people telling
He's
me.
gonna live stream it.
My funeral is getting live streamed. Yeah. If I die within the time,
that's the thing. If I'm dead, you have to live stream my funeral. If I'm dead, if you're dead, I have to live stream your funeral.
Jen, I know it's gonna be hard, but you have to show me how to use the camera. Are you gonna be preoccupied?
Yeah, I may be crying.
You may be crying.
You
can show me.
No. She's gonna be crying when she sees the
funeral bill.
Life insurance.
No, my life insurance. I have $1 million life insurance policy, so she's not gonna be crying.
I'll be cheering.
She's only got a $250,000 life
Come
insurance
on
policy.
Oh, you'll
now.
be crying.
So
I'm all about money. Is that what you're saying? I'm hurt.
He's just saying there's a motive in there.
I think it's.
When he dies, they need to investigate.
He's just
That's
saying
what
have
he's
an alibi,
saying.
Jen. Have an alibi.
I'm just saying, if we have this on record, you gotta have a good alibi.
Yeah.
I think on that note.
Yeah, I think you should wrap this up.
Answer the questions. Leave the comments. This is the slowest period for Common Man cocktails. It's tail end of January coming in, right? Everybody wanted New Year's Eve drinks. They wanted Christmas drinks. Yep. Huge views. And
There's
then it
nothing
goes.
big coming up. We got Valentine's Day coming up, but there's nothing really big. Valentine's Day, St. Patrick's Day.
If you have a Valentine's Day recipe at everydaydrinkers.com. Put
or if
tag
you
Valentine's
want to
Day.
get a jump on it, go St. Patty's Day and give us a little.
Either one of those two. If you want those type of things on the show, you need to have them well in advance because we record a week in advance, and I don't think about it until like the last minute. So submit those, and just remember, we need comments. And advertising is way down during January because all the companies blew their load in December. So patreon.com/CMC. We good?
If you're a Patreon patron, that's a good thing because stay tuned. We're getting ready to put something together that we're going to have an exclusive release to our patrons.
Right.
For previewing and feedback.
So you get to be it's kind of like you get to be a secondary editor or feedback. Yeah. What do they call it when a movie comes out before?
Critic? Pre-release?
Yeah, but only a small group of people get to see it.
Select screening?
Maybe it's just you get a select screening. Does that sound right? He's a movie guy. I don't know this shit.
There's another word. I just can't think of it.
So something word, some word.
Yeah.
Words in there. Anyway, we're done. We're teaching you how to drink. Thus, you can hand the drink to your patron or your friends, and it's gonna look really badass for a long time. Not like 30 seconds long, like 5 minutes, 10 minutes. 20 minutes. If it takes you more than 20 minutes to drink a Pisco Sour, then you are